What up gamers, I'm Jason, and today on Dice & Dragons I'm going to be unboxing Winter Queen, which is published by Crow Games, that's Crow with a D Games. They've got a very cool logo, and it is designed by byYuri Zhuravljov. So hopefully I pronounced that right. If you happen to see the video, please let me know if I didn't mangle it, or if I did, in the comments below. Now in Winter Queen, 2 to 4 players will be becoming royal wizards in a land that is constantly covered in ice. It is a land of eternal winter. You're going to be placing ice crystals or casting magic spells, of course, it's magic spells, your wizard, from a spell book in order to gain victory points, and the player with the most victory points will be the one that wins the game. So I think I've given you enough of an introduction to the game. Let's take a look at what's in these boxes. Now let's take a look at what's in the box for the Winter Queen, as well as the mini expansion set. Now I'm just going to move this off camera for the moment, and we're going to take a look at what we have in the box for the main game. So we do have the rule book, and so far I like the layout of the rule book. This is me really taking a first look at it. Everything seems rather straightforward. Setup, like the font, explains how you activate things. And we're looking like we got a 11-page rulebook, so shouldn't be that difficult of a game to learn. Now we have what looks to be some reference cards here. I do like the fact that they're not in plastic. Been nicer if they slid a little easier out of the paper, but we've got one for each of the 4 players. So I was wondering if there was a reference guide on the back of the rule book. There is not, because you've got the dual-sided reference card. It also has the explanations for the setup and the actions that you can take. That's really cool. I love the fact that there's a little notch to help you lift it out. So we've got the coins. Looks like we've got the seals for each player, some of the different color gems that you're going to be needing, and of course the Winter Queen. So yeah, these are all double-sided. And once I learn the game, I'm sure I'll understand exactly how that will affect the gameplay. We've got the round game board here with the 4 different areas and colors. Here we have a plastic bag. I always love when we get those. You have a nice cloth bag for the gems. And here is a bag full of gems. So we'll just try to get a nice sampling of the colors here so that you'll be able to just see them. So they are thick plastic, good quality. I haven't actually quite seen anything like this. I was half expecting the same gems from Thanos Rising. So we've got red, green, purple, blue, and the orange gems. Very happy with what we have for the quality here. And then we've got these different tiles, which I'm not quite sure what they do. I do really appreciate this insert with everything nicely organized. It does feel like these are all placed in here in a specific order. I'm not sure how that will come about during the game, but as you can see, I mean, you got yellows and then what looks to be generic. These were all reds, then these are all purples, and these ones here are all greens, and then some generic ones that look like they apply to multiple situations. So really appreciate the bag to hold all the tokens. We've got slots for the tokens as well. But overall, I have to say I do really appreciate just the nice production value of the game and the way everything fits neatly into the box, and how the insert has spaces for everything. Although I do store games on the side, as all of you can see in the you know what? This board is supposed to go in first. Don't know what I was thinking. But as I was saying, you do see behind me that I do store games vertically, so the inserts don't do a great job of holding all of the components. Now, what I'm really curious about is if, with regards to this mini expansion, if that's all going to fit nicely into the box as well. So we do have what looks to be, I'm going to keep that bag, but I'm probably going to actually end up sorting this all into the main box afterwards. We've got these extra tiles. We have these new sheets. It looks like it's a new way to score, because we've got Gratitudes, the Great Wizard, and Royal Jewelry. So this, I'm guessing, would be the Royal Jewelry. We then have, that's really cool. So each of the expansion has their own little rule book as to how it will affect the game and change gameplay. I think that's really cool. It makes it very easy for you to just add in specific things. So those sheets that we saw earlier are the Royal Jewelry. And lastly, we have the Gratitudes, which are all of these tokens here. So very cool. I'm interested in seeing how all of this is going to come into play. And yeah, we've got some more stuff for the Great Wizard. So that is very cool. I placed that off camera a little bit. Didn't mean to. It's not the end of the world. So there you have it. You've now taken a look at all the content. Oh, I don't want that still covering up her beautiful face. All the content for Winter Queen, as well as the mini expansions. So keep it right here, as I'll be coming back at you with a quick outro. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, don't forget to click that like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when our next video is released. Also, down below in the video description, you'll find links to all of our social media feeds, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you'd like to see pictures of Julie and I playing Winter Queen, well, take a look when we get this game to the table. There'll be plenty of pictures on those feeds. And then also down below in the video description, you'll find a link to multizone.ca, a great Canadian game store. Click that link, get 10% off your next purchase, and it's a great way for you to support the channel, as a portion of that purchase is returned to us. And now popping up in front of me are going to be links to some of our previously released videos. Over here will be our most recent release, and over here is going to take you back to our review on how to play of Azul, because, you know, kind of goes with the whole Winter Queen, colorful tiles, placing them. You get where I'm going with this. And with that being said, don't forget, keep playing games.